as soon as I heard him going down that direction, I'm immediately going to pivot. 45 million sounds like a lot of freaking money. Yeah, Bill, can you hear me?
No, I don't hear you. Who's this?
Yeah, okay. My name is Henry. I was calling you about the building you have. How you doing?
Yeah, it's not a good time to talk. What are you, a real estate broker?
No, I'm a buyer. I'm going through a 1031 exchange with a partner of mine, and we just sold off a building locally, and we're trying to move some money. So I don't know if you might be open to hearing an offer or something, but I figured we'd try.
My partner's away until next week.
Okay.
If you want to give me a call on Monday, we could talk more then.
Is this something that you might be open to if he's open-minded, or what's your thoughts?
We get these calls quite a bit because we renovated the whole center, fully rented, and it's a good spot right now.
Yeah, looks like a beautiful spot for sure.
Once you text me your email address, and I'll reach out to you, and I'll add my partner in, and then we can go from that.
Okay. Is this your cell phone?
Yeah, it's my cell.
Okay, great. I'll shoot you a text right now, and then just to be sure though, is this gonna be something that you feel like if your partner's open-minded, or do you have another building?
I don't want to cut you off. But I'm in the middle of a meeting, and you called me twice, so that's why I picked up.
Got it.
Just
Okay.
send me your email address, and then we can talk more.
Okay, you got it, Bill. Thanks. What I was going to try to ask him at the end is just like, is this the property that you feel like you'd be most interested in selling? Or maybe if there was something else that maybe he'd be more interested in selling. But look, again, he asked me to send him a text message. We're going to send him a text. Sorry, Steven, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
My name is Henry. I was calling you about the property I have on. How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Great. I was calling you because my partner and I are going through a 1031 exchange, and I was just calling to see if you'd be totally against selling the property.
I really wasn't thinking about it. Not really.
Not really. Okay. Is it more if you got the right price, you'd be open-minded to it, or?
Yeah. If they have the right price, possibly sell it.
Okay. How many years left on the Dollar Tree do you have?
It's a Family Dollar.
Oh, that's
not
right.
a Dollar Tree.
Yeah, sorry, Family Dollar. Yep. How many years left do you have on it?
I don't know. I have to look. I have numerous properties. I got to look at it. Yeah, I haven't
Gotcha.
looked at it for a while.
Are you more on the side of the coin of buying more triple net deals, or is this something, or do you happen to have another property?
I really buy, but I have an estate which I might be liquidating. I have a number of properties that I might be selling. Development stuff that's in downtown Patterson. I have some very large pieces.
Okay. My partner and I, we do
commercial retail developing, and
we do
deal with my son. My son's my broker. He's a vice president of Compass Commercial.
Okay.
They do all the commercial properties.
Gotcha.
And he handles it on my behalf.
Gotcha.
So,
should I touch base with
I
him?
have to deal with him on everything that we do.
That's fine.
To touch base with him.
Okay. Is there? Do you want me to reach out to him via cell phone? Like, do you have a cell?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second, okay?
All right, I'll give him a call. Thanks so much. Bye. So what's going to happen here is that I'm going to reach out to the son, ask him a little bit more about the deals, and see if we can get through anything here. Maybe something's interesting. Maybe it's not. We're going to find out. Hey, Peter.
Hello? Yes?
Yeah, hey, Peter. My name is Henry. I was calling about the property you have on. How you doing?
No interest in selling.
No, I know you're not interested in selling. I'm looking to try to sell. I'm trying to sell something. That's why I'm calling you.
Oh, okay. What you got?
Do you buy multifamily still, or are you done buying multifamily?
Preferably multifamily, yeah, actually.
Okay. How many units do you typically look for?
2 to probably about 5, maybe.
2 to 5 units. Okay.
If you got anything bigger than that, let me know. Anyway, I got other friends that take your stuff as well, so I could always pass it on to one of them.
Gotcha. I have a 4-family in Oceanport. Guy wants like 1.25.
Oh yeah, Oceanport. Yeah, I definitely don't do anything there. But you send me if you got the information, email it to me. I can forward it to a friend of mine.
What areas do you buy in?
So, mainly, I'm in Monmouth County. I do Red Bank, Asbury Park, Neptune. Those are really my favorite areas right there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Maybe Long Branch, but Asbury and Neptune are my favorites.
Your favorites. Okay. Well, why don't I? What's the best email for you? Because I'll have one of my partners send over an email with a couple of the smaller multis that we have in Asbury. This way you can take a look at it. All right. I'll tell my guy to send that out either today or tomorrow. Okay. Thanks, Pete. Have a good one. Bye. As soon as I heard him go, God, these guys keep calling me, blah, blah, blah. As soon as I heard him going down that direction, I'm immediately going to pivot, right? I'm going to pivot to a buyer conversation. It goes way, way, way better. Oh yeah, no problem. I'm always looking to buy. Happens a lot. But just be prepared to pivot fast in the conversation. As soon as you hear the triggers, as soon as you hear that, pivot. Next, here we go. Yeah, hey, Chaim.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi. My name is Henry. I was calling you about the property of on. How you doing? I was calling you because my partner and I are going through a 1031 exchange, so we're kind of looking around for a good property to put the money into. And I was just curious if you'd be open to the idea of selling the property here on.
Yes, anything is for sale on a good price. How much do you want to spend? Eh?
Well, I mean, our building that we just sold was for $3.5 million, and we have about $1.5 million for the 1031. So I was figured I'd call you and see if maybe there's something we can do.
Oh, my building is nothing less than 15 or 18 million.
15 to 18 million. Okay. Tell me more about the property here, because I just see it's like mixed use, correct?
Commercial.
Okay, got it. I see it downstairs, like the butcher shop. Okay.
Beautiful yard. About over 12,000 square feet on the corner of Main Street and Allenhurst. New development going up, and it's worth about 15 to 18 million.
Okay. I mean, maybe you'll buy a property off of me if you're willing. If you think you're, if you buy at those types of prices, I would sell half my portfolio right now.
When I sell it for 15 million, I'm gonna have a 1031 exchange, and I'll call you back.
Well, look, why don't I grab your email and I can send you a couple properties, because if you're, if you're actively looking for good deals, I could definitely send you something.
Right now, I'm pretty much tied up, but I have your number. I'll text you.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I'll text you my information here as well. Yeah, text me your email, and look, maybe something catches your eye. No worries. Thanks. Bye. By the way, 15 million, crazy. Jesus Christ, this guy's nuts. 15. I would sell every property I own, period, and a story. This guy wants. He's saying it's 12,000 feet. I don't think it's 12,000 feet. It's like 3 stores, like a tiny little downtown area. He wants 18 or 15 to 18 million out of his goddamn mind. This is like one of those circumstances where the property's probably worth a couple million. He paid 1.5 million. Exactly what I was saying. $1.5 million in 2019, and he wants 15 million. This guy's a lunatic. This guy has absolutely no interest in selling. This is the read between the lines type of thing. So many people don't just like, oh, well, he wants 15 million. Would you be open to listing it for sale? Blah, blah, blah. Like, no, this is out of his mind. Hey, Perry?
Yes.
Yeah, hey, Perry. My name is Henry. I was calling you about the property you have on. How you doing?
It was sold some time ago.
Okay, well, I guess I'm a little bit late to the party. Do you happen to have anything else you might be open to selling, considering you sold this one?
Well, I sold that one to raise more funds. That was right before pandemic, and you couldn't ask for better timing.
For sure. Yeah.
Who are you with?
I own a small investment company, and I was just looking to see if you had anything else you might be open to selling. I'm trying to buy a few properties in the area.
Well, I got my place at Cortland I just finished off, which is 94 units, but, I got a couple of guys that are kicking around 45 million. Look, the place is brand new, it's fully leased. I got a waiting list, and
what's the address? You said you've gotten offers at
45, 2 of them.
Gotcha. You said 94 units?
94 units, good mix of units, 1s, 2 studios, and 18 townhomes.
Studios, 1s, 2s, and 18 townhomes. Okay. I'm curious. Any reason why you haven't taken the 45 million?
Because I just finished the building off. We were stabilizing it. I got a couple of items to take care of down there to get with TCO down to get the CO. I don't know. I got my kids working there. So it's kind of like, do I take the money and run and pay the tax? Or do I leave my kids there? I die someday and it goes to them.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, you got a serious question to ponder here, It's a good problem to have. So,
yeah, it's not bad.
Not a bad problem for sure. All right. Well, look, I mean, is it hypothetically because you feel like 45 isn't enough, or you feel like 45, if the terms made sense and you had the CO completed, you'd be good to go?
Yeah, at that point, look, I just got off the phone with my bank. I got a very good relationship with. I told them we're having a problem with the CO, which is I got to put a repeater in, and I was never told that till just now. So I'm just working through a few problems which are major because, it takes a couple of months to get this shit done. Excuse my friend.
It's okay. We're all from Jersey. It's part of the language.
Sorry. It's really not that, it's not a great part of my language, but I just got off the phone with 3 different people.
Oh, good. Well, look. All right. Well, look. What would be the best next step here? Because obviously, like, I'd be interested in possibly making an offer. But I don't want to waste your time if if this isn't the right time, and maybe we can chat a different time. And like, were you looking to list it for sale, or what's the plan?
No, I got people that call me all the time. People know me, know what I built.
Of course. Well,
I would say that the best thing you can do, look at the building. There's a website. Go to the website. Look at the building. It's generating about 300,000 a month gross, of course.
Yep, of course.
And like that.
Okay. And then just curious, I mean, if I had a couple development projects that I wanted to sell because I'm not really in development land, I like buying existing stuff. Should I bring it to your attention? I mean, would you take a look at it?
Yeah, here's the deal with me though. I don't like to do anything under a certain size. That size being about 60 units. Whether I build 100 units, 150 units, or 60 units, it's all the same time to me.
I get what you're saying. So 60 plus units.
Go with the company.
And you like fully approved land already?
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Okay. And then do you have locations that you will not buy in?
Look, I'm right down the street from Cortland. Within 20 minutes, I'm in Hopewell. So I like to stick local. I know the administrations. I know what they're looking for. And, like that.
Got it. Like 30 minutes outside of New Brunswick.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. Well, look, I will let me take a look at some of the pieces of land that we have, and what's the best email for you, and then this way I can kick it over. One second, let me grab it. Okay. I mean, you mean for development or to buy?
One at Cortland is 9 different parcels.
Yeah, I can see that. You cleaned up right there. That's a nice job.
Yeah. A lot of work done.
Oh, I can imagine, but nice payoff for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna is this your cell phone?
It is. Call me on this phone anytime.
All right, cool. I'm shooting you a text right now, Perry, and then just shoot me a text back with your email, and I'll kick you over a couple pieces of land that I got, and you let me know what you think.
What location?
I'm going to double check what the locations are, but obviously if it's too far, I'm not going to waste my time and send it over. You know what I mean?
Sounds good.
Okay. Awesome chatting with you, Perry. Take care.
Thank you. Good day.
Good day. Bye. Not too bad of a lead. Great chatting with you. It was actually nice chatting with you. See, nice guy. Easy conversation. $45 million deal. I mean, look, to be honest, $45 million sounds like a lot of freaking money for the fact that he's also got a bunch of studios.